start. They're already going to be starting. We're just, I mean, it's almost midnight here in the East Coast.
Yeah.
So.
Hey, I don't mind if we go quick. I'm going to
Amen to that.
All right. PS2 is the stage of choice, and we are starting off Zomba versus Just Blue, and immediately the laser opens it up for Zomba, getting 5% on the board before anything else can happen.
Yeah, and you know, obviously Just Blue having to play that game 5, you don't know if he's actually tired from the last set or he has so much momentum coming from that singular game 5 if he can bring it into this matchup in grand finals against Zomba. But right now, Zomba having to play from the sidelines, going into this a little bit raw, but right now he's looking pretty clean.
92% has been built up, 45 on Zomba. Zomba definitely has a solid lead right now. Just Blue trying to fight back against it, trying to use his tools, trying to get a wall built up. But Zomba's creating so much pressure and breaking through it that you don't have a lot of time. Is able to start crafting, but is not able to finish crafting. And now you're just building up resources again.
Oh, he's able to try to get a minecart tool, but does end up hitting by, I think, the drag down up air into like some really weird scramble situation into the arm rotor off the side. So that's not how you really want to lose your stock, but it just happens sometimes. But Just Blue trying to answer back, 112%, definitely get the stock soon.
Downer on the anvil coming through, trying to look for a little bit more, but Zomba has a very solid lead right now at 112. Only wooden tools to work with, not that many resources available for Just Blue. The gold as well, tries to craft it briefly, opts for the stone instead.
Oh, and now Diamond's here, so that's going to be pretty important. If you can get this kill, you have the ability to force Zomba to the Angel platform, you get the Diamond, even game.
Just like that, 21% the only differentiator, and now with some Diamond tools, it's 21% the other direction. Zomba, though, keeping the pressure up right now. The minecart going to go wide, and more combo damage coming out right now. Gets the berry, gets the up tilt. Do we find the up air? We do, but it does not kill just yet.
Surprisingly, that was like the first time Just Blue actually got hit by the down throw berry into the up tilt. Most of the other times he was able to mash out of it really quick.
Yep, neutral air coming through for the landing right now as well. A back air to open things up. Another one going to get parried, though, and Just Blue's black air now going to be the one doing some more damage. Not quite going to work out. Another pillar built up, trying to catch Zomba's landing.
No.
But it's intercepted by the up tilt. The anvil doesn't work out, and another up air goes wide. 99% on Zomba, trying to swing with this diamond back air.
Look at Just Blue just trying to fish for this one KO with the pickaxe diamond. It's so tough. Both players are such a high kill percentage right now. Just Blue does have the higher kill power in terms of your aerials, but Zomba has the setups.
The aerials coming through to create walls for Just Blue, but they're not doing enough damage to get through. Dash attack going to help break through and create some space for Just Blue, but needs a lot more to find the actual kill. Throws the gyro up. It's going to be off the table for a little bit, and the minecart will give Just Blue the stock lead.
It's kind of crazy that this is only game 1, and right now Just Blue is already taking this lead and carrying it even further, 48% with Diamond. And he still has another one in the pocket, so even if you do end up losing your stock here, you could get off the Angel platform, get some materials, but that's not what's happening right now. He's starting to take the damage even further.
No pickaxe to work with, though. That is important. He's able to use minecart to kind of cover that forward air, back air problem, but you've only got a sword and an axe. You can get some ladders going, but you can't find the kills off of them as easily.
Oh, that was such a good parry and trying to go for the forward smash, but it was just safe enough for Zomba to able to get that shield up in time before you lose that stock. Just was still holding on to 2 stocks, even through that forward tilt pivot, still staying alive.
Is able to get back to stage, but burns through all the resources at 150%. Only a diamond and gold in the back pocket. You can't even really build it back up because your pickaxe is broken. Just Blue is finally going to go down to that up throw.
Okay, diamond should be online. Get the crafting table out. Angel platform gives you that invincibility just for a little bit. And now Zomba has to play from behind like he did in game number 5. But is Just Blue going to learn from the last time? This time it's going to be on the minecart, but it actually gets a kill screen faked out.
You got the kill screen hit, but it hit again after the fact, which led to a softer hit being the one that connected after, I think?
Is it because he jumped?
I have no idea. That's the best explanation I got, but at 168, Zomba has very few chances left to live right now, and another diamond if we need it.
Just Blue, please pick up the gyro.
No, let it sit. Leave it.
You do not want to let it sit there.
It bounced away anyway, so it's off the table, and now it's back.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
And it's there.
3 minutes left on the clock at this point. It's not like we're going to go to time. Just Blue can threaten to kill pretty easily with any standard kill move for Steve. Dash attack going to be the one to do it.
I wouldn't say that's a standard kill move, but honestly at that point, I think up throw would have definitely killed you with Rob. So, you know, as the damage was rolling up, a lot of the lesser kill moves is really going to kill. What?
Zomba shook his head.
Oh, is he upset?
He might be upset about that one.
Oh, that's kind of telling.
It might be upset at himself. It might be upset at Steve. But
I mean,
the simplest head shake tells so much.
Yeah, of course. You got to read the body language. You know?
Yeah. It is some level of exasperation. I can't tell if it's pointed at Just Blue or just internally.
I would say internally.
I would imagine internally, but it's also Zomba.
Because you were able to bring it back, right? But
yeah,
you kind of got hit by a janky dash attack.
I think it's more so something like, man, I could have gotten if I was a little bit smarter with this XYZ.
Of course. Let's see what happens. Just Blue's going to be leading this set 1-0 right now. We're going to be going on a small battlefield this time around.
30% built up on Just Blue, 83% built up on Zomba, and already the resources are being worked at. Stone tools brought out, but 100% on Zomba. Just Blue is carrying the momentum right now and carrying it well.
Wow. Oh, yeah, the armor actually reflected the minecart. That was very funny. We do see the up smash. Just Blue, another solid lead, only taking 35%. Has a decent amount of materials he could be using. Obviously, he doesn't really have gold, doesn't really have diamonds, so he's just dealing with some more basic tools, but honestly, that's fine.
89% built up at the moment. The minecart's going to come through to let Just Blue get a landing in, but at 100%, you need to build up something, get some extra credit going before Zomba takes the stock away from you, especially when you've only got stone as your strongest thing in the back pocket.
Well, has gold now. He will be getting it off that, but that's not really what you want to see. You don't really want to have to use gold now because you want to have that first stock still in hand. Now it's a little bit more even. Just Blue trying to break the ice.
Tries to get a jab train going, doesn't quite find it, does not also finding these openings. Zomba looking a lot more confident in this game too right now, and finds an up tilt up air, tries to send the laser after it, doesn't connect, but still creates pressure. Gyro gonna get intercepted by the laser as well. Up tilts to get rid of it, but the anvil gonna let Just Blue get back to solid ground comfortably. 54% built up on Zomba, not finding any real combos on it though.
Well, great usage of the up air to actually counteract the nair. The nair has not a slow startup, but it has an interceptable startup. And if you can actually hit those, it's going to be really important in this matchup.
Percents are even now, 97 to 103, only 6% being the gap, and now it's even closer. Zomba fighting back stronger on the second stock here, and the pickaxe is gone now. That's bad. The Zomba are going to send you right back to the Halo.
Yeah, Just Blue's got to find some time to get the gold if he wants it. They're actually, no, not opting for the gold, just going to be opting for the stone. So that can definitely get you the kill. But still, no diamond is really tough in this particular game.
You're kind of looking for an up smash or a strong forward air, but hey, as I call it, doesn't quite get the kill. No rage behind it, and that's the big problem that comes through.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not going to call that to be a commentator's curse because it didn't kill. At least it gets it that time with the back air. So now we're back to even. You know, if Just Blue does win this game up 2-0, pretty solid lead.
Up tilt's coming through, the grab gonna go a little bit wide, and Zomba taking it for all it's worth, building up more and more percent. Double up tilt leading to an up air, 65% built up, and Just Blue not getting as many good openings this time.
Yeah, only taking 4% Zomba right now. You're in a really good position to just try to win this game. We can tie it up at 1-1. Just Blue definitely still has the ability to come back now that he has the gold and the diamond in stock, and he is able to hit it. So if he gets one good combo, 50% online already.
He's burned through a lot of his resources to get here, though, so he doesn't have the chance to do a lot of damage. But if he swings, it'll be a big hit, but he doesn't get the big ladder combos going. 52% on Zomba now, 89% on Just Blue. The gap is closing.
Yeah, you don't really need those giant ladder combos, especially later in this match. As long as you get the diamond, that honestly scares your opponent, that force you to respect the character.
The other big thing, Battlefield compared to PS2, it's a wider variety of resources, but you get them faster, and that's a big thing that helps in this matchup for Just Blue, especially when Zomba's keeping all this pressure up. Another diamond available, 30% separating the two players. Zomba with a slight lead right now.
Oh, just barely whiffing on the gyro. Oh, God, the pickaxe is gone. You have the sword still, but you probably have to find a way to get it. Doesn't matter. Zombear picking up game number 2.
It's 1-1 right now. All-important game 3. Zomba definitely picked it up after that last game, and he's taking a look at the stage list to figure out what he's going to ban. But this is going to be a telling game 3. I think if Zomba gets the momentum and continues it going into this next game, we're going to be going home a little bit sooner.
Oh, it looks like it's going to be a run back on small battlefield. That's actually going to be Just Blue's counter pick this time. Obviously, because he's picking the music.
Yeah.
One would assume.
Oh, I would have liked Tekken. He was going over Desperate Struggle. That one's a sleeper.
Yeah, this is a very weird pick, in my opinion. I think, obviously, Just Blue likes small battlefield, but you just lost on it, so it's a little bit odd. But, I mean, he's up there. We're over here. Can't really
we don't know what they're
that.
doing.
Yeah.
Opting not to drop and misses the laser as a result. That's a good start. 3% built up. Not really any big swings, but that'll be our opener to get things started. 52-66 going higher. Not quite going to get the anvil. but that's a very nice lead to start things off for Just Blue.
I mean, you'll take that. If you saw that, he was facing right at first with the up tilt, and then he was starting to face left, so he was actually able to improvise on that combo to get that extra extension.
Up smash gonna go wide, and that's a berry coming through for Zomba. Up tilt and up air, extending that combo a little bit more, and now Zomba with the ever so slight lead, but Just Blue swinging to take it right back. Stone tools available now, and looking to get a little bit more come through. Dash attack breaks up the space, 20% separating the two players, gets a little bit more damage in, a little bit more resources built up. Connections on hits have been sparse. Up tilt gonna come through, but just not leading to anything bigger.
Yeah, Just Blue is still struggling in these early situations. He's not really able to find these resources he really wants. And, you know, Zomba is able to just rack up as much damage, forcing you to respect Zomba's back air, Zomba's grabs, you know, edge guard approaches. You have to watch out for the gyros. It's just a bad situation overall. It does have the gold in hand, but probably not going to want it out. Does die, but at least he can get back with the diamond.
You got the diamond right beforehand. That's a good thing to get. You can get that to get some momentum going, especially when you've already got Zomba at 129. But swinging a little bit wildly right now, and Zomba is able to interrupt it with the up tilts, up airs coming through, the laser as well, and the spike. That is big. That's a big, big, big swing for Zomba.
That is an ankle breaker. You do not want to lose your stock as fast as you did with that spike, and now you're down 3-1. And this is the pivotal game decider right now. You don't want to be down 2-1. Obviously, you brought it back last time, but that doesn't give you a better leeway to win this bracket.
More and more damage coming through. Just Blue is able to get back to ledge safely. Zomba now the one a bit on the back foot, but at 147 with a full stock lead behind that as well. It's pretty rough for Just Blue to get back in this game. No diamond, no gold, a little bit of iron to work with, but that resource bar is light, and Zomba finally going to get run over by the train.
Yeah, at this point you just have to see if you can read any of Zomba's like mishaps or like little subtle cues they can use in the next game. Not saying it's over, but just like look at that difference. 117%, 125 now with 2 stocks and barely taking any damage. It's almost a JB3.
Yeah, and it might end up being it. We're still at 0. Zomba gets the forward air through, going off now, somehow whiffing both, but the up air is going to connect, and that will be it. Now it's a JB3.
Yeah, it's such a tough situation. Now, you were up 1-0 in the set. You lost 2 in a row. Game number 3 was not good by any means. Let's see if Just Blue is able to just find some answer to come back in game 4 and immediately runs it back to small battlefield. No hesitation, frame 1.
Yeah, running it right back, and here we go. Hoping the ads don't pop for you at home. We're sorry if you do, but this could be it. 2-1 in Zomba's favor. This might be the tournament right here, right now on small battlefield.
Yeah, I want to know if Zomba banned PS2, because obviously you don't want to really go there if Just Blue's so comfortable. So Just Blue's next best option is small battlefield, but the stage has been working out for Zomba so well.
I think this was Zomba's original pick? No. Game 1 was on PS2. Everything since has been on small battlefield. Just Blue took game 1.
Correct.
So yes, this was Zomba's pick originally, and
then Just Blue
PS2
went back
since.
to it. Yeah,
yes.
that's my point. Is that on the last game, Just Blue went to small battlefield, and he's still going back to it now.
Yes.
So it's like, I want to know. I don't think there's a better stage for him though. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's working out okay on this game too here. 60% to 110 on Zomba. He's going to get the parry, and that's an opening for the robot. Gets the down throw, gets the up tilt, gets the up air. Is it chance time? It's not going to work out in your favor. Your stars and coins belong to the Rob now.
Yeah, I don't know if you could have DI'd that any better because of just like where Rob was placed. So you just kind of need to not get hit by that, but I don't want to say that because like
SDI's stronger, I guess?
suppose, like probably your only way out at that point.
Yeah, that's the only like advice one could give in that situation, I feel like.
Yeah, Just Blue's trying to fight his way just back to center stage. Even just trying to play the game, Zomba's just doing a really good job at not letting that happen.
Sends up and out, but Rob is too heavy, even with the weak hitbox. Working with gold again. Just Blue is getting some damage in, but the percent being racked up on him is bigger, and that is more important. 85% going to trade with a Nair. It's not going to kill either way. And now we're about to cross the 100% threshold for Just Blue as Zomba still sitting on this first stock.
Yeah, Zomba just feels like he's playing on a different level. This is like the top player level, you know, top 10 player in the world, top 5 player in NA. It just feels that way right now. He's not letting Just Blue do anything. Everything's being covered. Everything is going his way. Another stock, 3-1.
Solid up air coming through. Zomba is very well poised to be taking this tournament. 17% already built up and still hanging on to the stock, making more of it, 52%. The hit extension with the drag down up air. Zomba is cooking hard right now.
Yeah, it's so tough for Just Blue. This is already a scary situation you want to be in. 169% to 63 out of your last stock. You have to find a miracle to even get back into this game. Don't even think about Game 5 right now. You have to find a way to get the stock without taking more damage yourself.
You need like the next thing you mine to be Diamond, basically, and even then, I'm not sure what you do beyond that. Zomba is still keeping up this wall. He does find an opening here, Just Blue, getting a few hits in, building up to 50%, but it's broken up by Zomba's Nair and Gyro, creating so much more pressure, bouncing you off your own block. Zomba looking to close it all out right now.
Yeah, I mean, even if you get the Diamond, it only gives you the potential, but it's not the guarantee. And that's something you cannot rely on. You have to have the potential to win this game with this Diamond right now.
We have the potential available. The Diamond tools are here. Let's see if we can transfer it into kinetic energy. Forward area is going to come through. 86% built up at the moment. It's not impossible, but we got to get a really big swing on this next stock. Zomba, though, keeping things fully in his control, keeping the momentum, using nairs to break at these walls, back airs to threaten kills, and at 151%, any strong hit will do it in here.
Definitely in range for a throw. Up throw, pretty sure at this percent, definitely going to pick it up. Even the weak hit of Smash Attack from center stage, honestly, could have picked up the KO. Down tilt, still not going to get anything. Jump is gone. Trying to use the mic card to get back. Still going to let Just Blue onto the stage, but, you know, this is scary time hours.
And no resources available to. This is about as bad a position as Steve can be in. The Diamond tool is the only saving grace. He's going to be able to get around Zomba's pressure and finds the kill. Just Blue isn't out of this yet, but it's a dire spot, and the side B going to close it out. Zomba is your Mash Harder 11 champion, coming back to the region after Mash Harder 10, and finally claiming his crown.
One can call him defending his region because he was here last time, so.
True, yeah. All right, are we doing a winner's interview, or are we just getting out because of the snow? We can do a quick one if Zomba's up for it, of course. We're not gonna force anyone to do it.
I mean, he also could be wanting to leave too.
I
So.
fully get it, but congrats to him regardless for taking it. Congrats
absolutely.
to Just Blue for second place. Yeah, good tournament though. Really good
That
tournament.
top four was good. That top four was good.
That was a really good top
Just
four.
a good, like, showcasing of mass talent and just how good they all are between each other. They're like, DM, Brujo, Just Blue, all could have gone into Grands at any point. It's just like, it swung one way or the other.
Small momentum swings each and every game, and that's what happened. That's what happened every set, was something went one way or another, and that's how we ended up where we did right now.
Exactly. It's like, if Just Blue ended up winning against Zomba, then that could have been a completely different story. Now, Zomba has to be the one to play in losers finals to go into Grands, and the other two Massachusetts players have to then have the right to play Zomba before they have to play Just Blue.
Like, people definitely came into the night seeing the situation. I might have been one of them, where it's like, you know, okay, Brujo, we can get the run back, we can maybe get it going, but that wasn't how it turned out, obviously. So it's like, okay, maybe DM's the one to do it. That didn't work out. All right, Just Blue, run it back.
And 3-1.
Okay. Oh, we're running it down.
Okay.
So we are doing a winner's interview. Very quick. If you can hear me, like a minute. Yeah.
Super quick. Okay, now you can hear me. Hello, everyone. Oh, this headset's much better. It's not as comfortable, but the audio quality is better.
I like these ones are more over the ear.
Yeah, that is the best pair for sure, though.
Correct.
This is just commentator things. All right.
Oh, actually, we
Zomba
didn't have
coming
the
in.
headsets.
We're gonna have to.
We didn't have the headsets optimally, did we?
Move things around. I think so.
Okay, so you're gonna take this one.
All right. We got a time limit, but welcome, Zomba, to the winner's interview of Mash Harder 11. How you feeling after that win?
Very rejuvenated, you know. It's been a long day, and I'm just glad I won.
Yeah.
Were you just happy that you won in 3-1 instead of going to Game 5 last hit in the, from winners finals?
Dude, oh my God. If that went to Game 5, if that went to a reset,
ooh.
Did you have any fear of history repeating itself like it did last time you were here?
I was shaking in my boots.
No, I think if it went to Game 5, you would have had flashbacks at that point. You're like,
No,
oh shit, not the Brujo thing again.
I was having major flashbacks the whole entire time. I was scared. I was shivering. My timbers.
Yeah, but you locked in, you got it. Did you have, like, okay, genuine question. Out of the 4 people who were there, or 3, I should say, Brujo, DM, Just Blue, did you have, like, any one that you were like, this one over that one?
I mean, I was kind of shambling DM in friendlies.
Oh, yo,
Damn.
So I would make cool with that. We were doing Aegis Dittos, and I was like, yo, look, he my Aegis guy.
And you're cooking his ditto. Oh my god.
Damn.
Nah, I was going a bunch of random ass characters. I was like, oh, okay. But, yeah, I mean, everyone's pretty good. I mean, DM, like, he almost took game, so I can't talk too much.
Okay.
All right. I think we're going to get kicked off now. Any last words before we close it out?
Yeah, I gotta take snow off my cars.
Yeah,
Me
we
too.
all do. We all do.